同啦，記得留意我哋今日短片啦，同埋 CLSS 我哋 channel、comment、like、share 同埋 subscribe 我哋 channel 啦 ，thank you。好啦，咁首先咧就當然要問下香港嘅代表啦，咁就 Carter 係啦。咁其實咧好多人都會想知道咧，就係究竟 Aptos 係啲咩嚟啦？咁係咯，可唔可以介紹下 Aptos 嘅線材？究竟佢有幾即係嘅歷史啦？究竟做到啲咩嚟咁樣咧？
好，咁首先都想多謝 Bobo 同埋 Medskin Plus 嘅邀請，俾我哋呢個機會嚟介紹我哋 Aptos 呢個品牌嘅。咁咧其實我哋 Aptos 咧係源自歐洲嘅品牌嚟嘅，係首間。留意係全球第一間發展呢個埋線技術嘅公司嚟嘅。咁我哋嘅產品呢，其實已經有 FDA 同埋 CE 嘅認可啦。咁更加係連續7年獲得 AMWC 醫美大會最佳埋線產品呢個殊榮嘅。咁絕對係咧醫美界咧對我哋嘅技術同埋品質嘅一個保證啦。講到歷史咧，全球第一條埋線呢，其實係由 Aptos 嘅創辦人由1987年開始創立。咁咧，喺1996年咧正式開始生產啦，同埋獲得呢個專利嘅。咁經過呢30幾年嘅發展咧，我哋研究過咧超過30種嘅埋線產品啦，同埋超過50種嘅埋線方法。咁可以為客戶咧提供由眉啦、面啦，同埋雙下巴、頸啦，或者身體各個部分嘅全方位提升嘅。咁可能你都會問咧，點解 Aptos 先可以做到真正嘅提拉呢？咁關鍵咧，其實係在於我哋採用嘅線材啦，係用 PCL 同埋 PLA 嚟到製造嘅。咁呢兩種物質咧嘅特色就係有彈性啦，同埋好有強韌性嘅。咁配合翻微創呢一個技術，咁就將線咧植入我哋嘅脂肪層啦。咁配合我哋獨有嘅倒勾設計，就好似起樓嘅建築物裏邊一個鋼筋咁，就係真正係將穩固咁樣提拉啦，同埋拉緊我哋鬆弛咗嘅皮膚組織啦，係啦，咁就係由根本開始咧去解決個皮膚鬆弛嘅問題。更加特別嘅係咧 Aptos 咧係擁有全球唯一一個咧有透明質酸嘅線材啦，同埋咧最緊要係咩？30分鐘有提拉、改善膚質同埋刺激膠原增生嘅效果。咁各位好忙碌嘅女士們，就係30分鐘就可以改善呢3個問題，係咪覺得好吸引呢？所以大家一定要嚟 Medskin Plus 度試啦。
多謝。其實我又想問下啦，其實因為當中有提到 PCL 啦，同埋PLA 啦，其實以我所知，真係冇乜線材係會用唔同嘅膠原蛋白嘅有效劑一齊去做，係咪呢？
其實係嘅，因為市面上好多嘅線都係 PDO 為主，咁其實佢哋簡單啲嚟講係手術線。咁手術線大家都知道個作用就係吸收得快，咁個效果自然就會冇咁維持得冇咁耐啦。咁樣咯，
原來係咁樣嘅。咁好啦，我又想問下 Dr. Oleg 啦。其實因為我啲英文有限公司，所以就揾 Carter 過嚟幫手。係啦，咁其實咧好多時咧都會就問啊，Aptos 其實佢都係一個比較高級嘅線材啦，真係一個一個好唔同平時一啲可能韓式嘅線啦。咁咧，首先咧就想問下 Dr. Oleg 啦，就關於 Aptos 啊，其實好多時都會好多人去 compare with other brand thread. Yeah. So what's the difference?
You know, the Aptos company is the first company on the world which, created the idea of placing incision on the thread. And it happened in 1987, so about 30 years ago. And since that time, we spent more than 30 years to master, to make our thread perfect. And nowadays, we have the 4th generation of our perfect threads on the market. And the 4th generation already has hyaluronic acid inside, which, we have a good lifting effect, and except we have the really good skin quality improvement. Secondly, our thread consists of polylactic acid with caprolactone acid. It gives you the most effective lifting, and absorption period lasts about 18 months. From 18 to 24 months. So you can have the result about 2 years. And besides, we have the thinnest threads on the market. They are flexible. They have the best and more advanced system of fixators, which is made by more parallel trajectory, which gives you the really natural result. Actually, the thread is follow all the curviness of the face, and immediately after procedure, you are not able to feel it inside. It gives you the mechanical replacement, so immediately after procedure you see the lifting effect. Then, within all the observation period, we can see the improvements of skin quality. And besides, its polylactic acid is also stimulate your own tissues to produce new collagenous fibers. That's why Aptos company is the best, and Aptos is the best.
好好啊！因為其實係因為佢嘅線材個彈性好夠，所以同埋佢有埋 HA， 即係透明質酸喺上面，所以佢就可以改善埋我哋膚質。除咗提升之後，就可以改善埋膚質。但係咧，我就有好多時咧就會有客人咧，我而家係一個客人嘅身份，就會問啦，係啦，咁因為佢咁幼喎，咁變咗咧，其實會唔會唔夠粗而唔夠拉力咧？即係佢個柔軟度咁高的話。
So if we compare the Aptos threads with the other thread lifting methods, let's say, from the other companies, let's imagine I saw many cases when the doctors is using some thick thread, right? Thick thread, which is made by PDO with PDO material. And this kind of thread is not flexible, okay? It's a thick trunk with the huge fixators. And you put something thick under your skin, and you think it will give you logic is telling you that it will give you the best lifting effect. But then after you put a smile on your face, you work with your muscles, you have a mimic activity, and you can see the tails of the tips of the thread which is looking out of the skin. And you are also, when you touch your face, you can feel something inside, some foreign body inside. And Aptos company has the different logic. We take thin thread in our fixators. I want to mention once again, it is made by parallel trajectory. If we compare with other fixators, they made by this angle. So when you try to bend the thread of other company, it will be broken. But with our fixators, it doesn't break the thread. It gives you the possibility to tie the thread, the thread is flexible. You can tighten the thread without any damage. And besides, we use not only one thread, we use the method itself. And method includes 10 pieces, so 5 pieces for each side. And the length of the thread is also different. That's why we focus on covering the entire square of the face with some thin, flexible, and really strong threads. That's why it gives you the natural outcome, the natural result, without any evidence that something was done to your face. That's it.
我明啊，因為我哋咧，其實可能我哋好多時我哋都會 miss 咗呢樣嘢，就係埋一線落去咧，佢個力咧好似好強勁咁樣。但係因為我哋平時會有表情會講嘢，就如果個線係好硬嘅時候咧，佢拉得好行，但係咧我哋一講嘢一喐嘅時候咧，佢就會梗咗，或者可能有啲唔 even 嘅情況，或者會摸到
俾人睇到。
俾人睇最驚就係咁，而 Aptos 因為佢就係好冇呢一即係好柔軟啊，但係好柔軟得嚟，佢又做到一個拉力嘅情況，所以佢就係唔怕會有時我哋講嘢啊，或者少犀利啲啊，都冇呢個情況。
同埋啱啱 Dr. Ola 其實都講過一次，就係嗰個我哋個倒鈎嘅設計，其實都係因為個倒鈎嘅設計，佢係真係掛得好緊喺個皮膚度，所以其實同佢個粗幼長短其實冇乜關係嘅。即係個倒鈎穩就一定係穩噶啦。明白。咁好多時咧，第二個問題啦，就係咧，好多客人就會擔心，可能最後佢會有個線頭外露嘅情況，就會好擔心，即係要點樣啊，或者 Aptos 會唔會有呢個問題啊？其他唔同嘅線材都會容易有啊咁樣。 So patients are concerned about is it like possible for the threads will come out, from the skin? I think it depends on the skill set of the doctor, right?
Actually, we're not only the thread sellers. We are selling the entire idea of using the Aptos. That's why we provide the training courses to our doctors. We have several steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4 steps until we completely show all the benefits, all the methods we have in our pocket, and how we prevent that tails of the thread looking out of the soft tissues. We use our special technique, zigzag technique. It means that we do more than one pass with one thread. Yes, it's very important thing because the position of the fixators on our thread is completely different. It's not linear if we compare with other brands. We have face-to-face position of our fixators. That's why the way we put them inside is a bit different. We have to actively work with the left hand. So before we put the thread, we need to sculpt our face. We need to push the tissue to the place where we think it will be looking much better. And then with the thread, we fill up the entire square using the zigzag technique. We go forward, then we go back and go forward again. And with the second pass, we push the tail of the thread look inside instead of looking outside. That's how we prevent actually the complication you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the breast poking out. Yes.
不過都係，其實以我自己喺臨床上面，即係或者咁多廠咧，其實 Aptos 我都想讚下你哋係好多 training 俾唔同嘅人，就算係醫生又好啦，或者可能係我哋都好啦，點樣去講解，即係要俾一個合理嘅期望啊，或者醫生 training 你哋係好多啊，真係，或者甚至乎邀請醫生去阿羅加亞去做 training 好多。係，咁變咗好多唔同嘅 case， 佢哋去做得多嘅時候，其實就會好多咯。喺嗰個避免有線頭外露，或者點樣可以做個效果做得更加好呢一方面。
係咯，所以我覺得我哋公司其中一個優勢其實都係呢一樣嘢，就係對醫生嘅教學咯。即係我哋對於嗰個成個療程嘅品質係好重視嘅，即係我哋係擔心即係顧客嘅安全啦，同埋成個療程個效果係點，所以我哋一定會 make sure 你客人嚟到診所做嘅療程，係經過醫生嘅培訓嘅醫生先可以做到嘅咁樣咯。係啦，
我知。咁好啦，第三個問題啦，就好多時都會想問咧，就係 any difference of the thread between face and the body?
Oh, let's say in our company we have more than 30 different products, and actually the specific area, let's say like marionette line or double chin or the body, requires different products. So for any specific need, we need specific thread. And let's say for the body, we have several solutions. We have completely surgical thread, which is non-absorbable and require to place small incision somewhere. So mostly this kind of thread will be used by plastic surgeons. And from the other hand, we have the absorbable thread, which is quite longer. And in one box, we have 15 threads. This amount of thread is quite enough to completely cover the tummy or maybe the surface of the shoulder, the back surface of the shoulder, and so on. So yeah, for the body treatment, we have our special thread. And I would say that we get only the good feedback from the body treatment all around the world, and especially in Hong Kong and in mainland of China, because not so many patients nowadays is looking for surgical approach. They're trying to make it much easier. Probably they afraid of general anesthesia. They're afraid of consequences, because once you cut something off, you trim off the skin, you will never turn it back, right? So with the threads, we still stay in a minimally invasive way, and we can achieve what, if we talk about the body, we can achieve improvement of the skin quality. And I saw so many girls which concern about excess skin after giving a birth, the loose skin, and of course the thread is able to tighten the skin, and besides, because of the polylactic acid, it stimulates the production of new collagen. So we have the special thread, and we have a really good result from that.
Is it enough for 15
threads? So let's say all the people is different, right? All the clients, all the girls is different. If we have a small tummy, one box will be enough. And of course, it will be also a good idea if you don't have enough time for recovery. Let's say if you have only a couple days for recovery, it could be step-by-step treatment. One box after let's say from 2 months till 6 months, you can add extra 1 box and so on. That's how it could be done. If you have enough time, we can use couple or maybe 3 boxes at the same time, especially if the tummy is bigger. And it will give you better result, but probably swelling will stay a little bit longer. But of course, we can hide all the body, all the parts of the body under the clothes. So that's really a good idea to work with Aptos on the body.
咁有冇 limitation 嘅？即係譬如一個人一日又可唔可以最多可以買幾多咧？
And limitation for like per days. How many treatments someone can do?
I have a patient who is doing Aptos threads 10 years in a row. Let's say every 1.5 and every couple years they come back to me and ask for the new treatment. If we talk about the face, they say, okay, I look better than 10 years ago, but not like really prominently better, but I don't look older. So the Aptos, when you do it systematically, let's say every year or every 1.5 year, it keeps your face in the same condition and a little bit better. That's it. That's how you can freeze the time with the Aptos.
我明，即係想可以再靚啲嘅話，就可以繼續做。
係啦，佢都話佢個客做咗10年
keep
每年半做一次
1年半就可以再做一次。咁但係如果一日咧，譬如我又想做面，又想做身咁樣，又想做埋 buttock， 咁好多女仔都冇乜時間嘅，冇話一日可以做幾多。
Can a patient do like separate parts in a day, like face, body, buttock in a day?
In one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not? There is no contraindications. If the patient is okay mentally, physically, if the patient is okay to do many parts in one session, that's even better for the patient because you will have only one recovery time, right?
即係佢只係需要一次嘅 recovery，
可以做乜一日做晒。
The same is for the face. If the young girl is come to us and says like I want some thread lifting because I see the first signs of aging along nasolabial folds, some appearance of marionette line, we use only 1 box of our product, which is excellent visage, let's say soft, one of the most popular one, to slightly improve what we see on the face. And from the other hand, if the woman 50 plus something come to us and says I never done something before and she has prominent sagging of the face, probably double chin, jaws, marionette line, nasolabial folds, of course we will suggest to use the combinational approach. For let's say for the face we will use one specific thread. For the jawline, for the jaws we will use another one which is not similar. And for the double chin, we will go for the third specific thread. That's how we can get a complex, let's say, full face result. So, if we turn back to your question, we can do many parts on the face in one session, and we can combine the face with the body. No doubt, yeah. If there is no contraindication, of course.
咁都幾好嘅，即係一次過可以做晒唔同嘅嘢。
半日可能就可以成身靚晒，
半日就可以成身靚晒。咁但係好多時都會有問，就係嗰個好多人都擔心就係佢嗰個腫啊，同埋係啦，佢之後嗰個單攤嗰個情況啊。
swelling and the downtime.
Swelling and the downtime.
Soft sponsor, biggest sponsor.
Yeah.
I
know. When the first time we've come to mainland of China and Hong Kong, we faced that kind of concerns from our patient because when we brought our European methods to the Hong Kong market, we tried to lift as much as possible, like real, because the Caucasian face is a bit different, right? We will not dive inside the anatomical aspects, but the skin of the Caucasian face is softer. That's why we use longer threads, let's say more threads than we need to use on the Asian face. That's it. First, of course, we faced some concerns about swelling, but now we adjusted our methods according to the specific needs of Hong Kong market. I would say I can show you many pictures of how the face looks like immediately after procedure, and the regular people will not see any swelling on the face. Of course, you will see within the, let's say, 2 or 3 days some swelling, but it's not that prominent actually. And of course, it depends on how much thread we put inside.
好犀利喎！佢話可以唔腫喎，
佢都係睇醫生嘅手法，因為 Doctor 都講啦，因為其實香港人大家都知，可能做完 treatment 第二日或者甚至乎下晝就要翻工啦，咁盡量嗰個用醫生嘅技術嚟到令個腫嘅情況減少啲咯，係啦。好犀利。
Yeah, don't be afraid of swelling. Actually, it could be just a little bit, and nobody will see that. Or if you have a good plan, if you have enough time for recovery, we can go for the full face correction. In that case, swelling will take about 1 week, maximum 10 days after the procedure.
一種10日嘅喎，
But the result will be really, really competitive with the classic surgical facelifting procedure.
咁好犀利。好啦，咁但係就好多人問啦，我而家腫10日，跟住幾耐會見效啦？
So when will the result show, in the best time, you think?
Immediately after procedure, you already will see the nice lifting effect. So the face will be tightened. You will not able to feel the thread inside. Of course, within the next couple days, you will face some swelling, some sensitiveness of the place where we put the thread, right? But the best result, I think the best result you will see after about 2 weeks.
2個禮拜就見到效果咯。
Anyway, the threads is the foreign body. It will take some time before your face will completely, implement some threads. And after 2 weeks, around the thread will be some capsule gathered, consist of collagenous fibers. It will hold the thread on the place. And all this complex, the thread with the capsule will hold the skin of your face and will dramatically resist the gravity influence, because that's how we aging actually. The gravity influence on our face vertically and try to get us down on the ground. That's it. So it's a good idea.
所以我哋都係建議，譬如客人做完療程之後，可能敷冰啦，或者避免接觸即係曬太陽啦，或者太熱嘅沖涼啊呢啲，即係醫生都會建議嘅。咁其實效果好快就見到，2個星期就會好靚㗎。
但係我自己咧，其實都可以 share。我哋好多客人咧，就係反而係可能開頭腫啦，跟住未必咁快見到。但係咧，佢 keep 住持續地第2、3、4個月咧，都仲有嘢睇，係仲唔同咗咯。即係我哋影相嘅時候會見到，其實可能第4個月都仲拉緊啊，佢未完全喺做完嘅第2個月就已經 lift up 晒咯。
係因為頭先醫生都講，其實佢始終一個外來嘅物件啦，擺喺我哋嘅面度，咁其實我哋嘅身體都要適應。咁當所有嘢都即係結合融合得好好嘅時候，咁其實佢就會幫我哋產生一啲collagen 啦、膠原蛋白，咁其實就會令到我哋嘅皮膚網絡更加緊緻，咁令到自然嘅膠原蛋白都生埋出嚟，咁就係最好嘅效果啦。
咁好幾好，我自己都覺得其實我唔係第一日知道 Aptos 好好啊，咁但係我而家都會用一個客人嘅心法去幫。咁另外就係好多人都會想知，好多人都會有 concern。條線咧，其實會唔會話即係我知道條線就白色啦，但係有多人都會擔心，會唔會有時咧見到一啲新聞咧，啲藍色嘅線打著出嚟，或者見到摸到啊咁樣咧
？Because some clients are concerned about the threads. After pulling inside, they will see, the blue threads.
Oh, no way, no way, no.
我哋公司冇可能。
No way it happens with Aptos. First, the color of our thread is white, but it's not completely white. It's transparent, so it's already invisible, and most of the complications, which caused the protrusion of the thread, and when you see the color of the thread inside, it's made by PDO threads because PDO is blue material, blue colored material, right? And we have transparent one. This is the first idea. And we have a flexible one because even if you put our thread superficially, you will not see that. And for non-absorbable material, we use polypropylene thread. And this kind of material is already blue colored, but we don't use it widely on the face. I'm a fan of absorbable suture because with absorption, you will see the improvement of the skin quality. And besides, after the threads completely absorb, you can go for another session and you don't risk anything, you know. You always can make a step back and then replace your treatment, or you can do this once again. That's it. That's the most beautiful part about the thread lifting. And yeah, never saw something like you're talking about happens with the Aptos.
冇試過，
嗰陣
明白，好多謝你哋。咁好啦，最後咧就想問啦，其實而家都幫你哋問下啦。咁而家最近 Aptos 有冇推出啲咩新嘢咧？市場度
New thread，
New thread. Oh, you touch very interesting topic. Actually, yeah. We are proud to be the first company who offers on the market polylactic acid thread with hyaluronic acid inside of the thread. So this is already the fourth generation of our thread, which took us about 30 years. Actually, we launched the Namika. The name of technology is the Namika. Nano micro capsules. Yeah. So the technology we create some capsules, some bubbles, polymer bubbles, and we fill up these bubbles with non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid. And then the technology is like we spray this bubble on a solid polylactic acid thread, and that's how within the absorption, this hyaluronic acid slowly releases from these capsules and gives you about 6 months of non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid effect. It will make your skin more glow, more shiny. It will, your skin will remain. It will prevent from dryness of the skin. That's it. And still, we have the same fixators. We have the same thickness of the thread. The method itself is just the same. We have innovative and absolutely amazing material right now, which combines the benefits from collagen stimulator, which is polylactic acid, and hyaluronic acid, non-cross-linked hyaluronic acid, which we use to improve the skin quality all together. So double strike.
好犀利！我講或者我都講一講，其實我唔知有冇錯啦。咁就係其實佢有 HA 啦，同埋佢個 HA 咧，佢release 其實係可以去到6個月，所以佢除咗有拉緊嘅效果之外，仲可以改善我哋膚質。
係因為其實 Namika 我哋第4代嘅線嚟嘅，咁我哋第3代其實都有 HA， 但係 Namika 咧係前一代嘅25倍咁多嘅 HA， 咁所以都幻想到個效果係更加靚，即係做完之後提拉再皮膚再好。因為我見有啲客用完，即係譬如凹凸洞啊嗰啲，其實都有少少改善到。係啦，
凹凸洞都可以。
係啊，即係你見到毛孔大啊、粗啊、少少凹凸啊，用完之後咧係即刻提拉完之後6個月慢慢皮膚都靚埋，唔使化妝都得。
犀利，好犀利。好啦，咁我而家就其實我準備咗嘅問題就喺度，但係我知咧，我哋現場咧其實都有同事有唔同嘅問題，咁咧大家都想問唔同關於 Aptos 嘅問題係咪？嚟啊！
我哋想問下咧，其實係咪咩人都做得？會唔會有啲面型輪廓係唔啱做，或者做完冇嘢睇嘅？
其實都係嘅，即係Every people, is it suitable for the Aptos? Any?
Oh, sure. I have
like face shapes or is
absolutely. We can find the solution for anyone. I have the patient from 20 to 77 years. Sometimes the young girls with any shape of the face, they come in and they concerned about the aging. They want to preserve, they want to save their faces. So we use just a little bit of the thread lifting. Sometimes I see the more, let's say, senior ladies who is also already tired, look at the mirror and they want to have some changes, but they are afraid of facelifting surgery. That's why they choose the thread lifting methods, and they come to me and ask about some changes. I don't want to have really dramatical changes because I'm afraid of dramatical changes. Can it be like just some refreshment? Of course, sure, we can do for you also the Aptos, and you will be happy. So any kind of face is good candidate for Aptos thread lifting. We will find the solution for anyone.
好細，但係如果譬如some for me, for example, my face is round shape.
Okay.
So is it suitable for me? Will after do the Aptos, will I look like more fat?
No, the interesting moment. Once in 2017, so we launched Aptos in mainland of China and in Hong Kong. About how long? About 8 years ago, or even 9 years ago, about that. And the first year, when we was doing European methods, so we brought our European techniques, and of course we was trying together to leave the tissues more laterally, and because for European face, we found quite beautiful to have the lateral volume of the cheek goes from here all the way towards the medial part of the face, like this. And the girls, the customers, the clients was concerned about the widening of the face. And we was looking at the face, well, you're looking amazing. And the girls was telling, no, it's terrible. And we was confused. We start to think, what is going on? We start to make some researches, to investigate the studies. We dive inside difference in aesthetic views between the Caucasian face and Asian face. And then we adjusted our method. Instead of pulling the tissue laterally, we start to move it more medially and vertical. And then when we use our threads, it helps us to keep the face thin. But once you push the tissue upwards, you see the lifting effects, and that's how you can get the nice result without widening of the face. And besides, I'm a plastic surgeon. That's why I found quite suitable to do some thread lifting plus minimally invasive surgery like liposuction or lipoaspiration. It can dramatically improve the overall result of the Aptos as well. So many options, so many combinations, and everyone will find it's quite suitable for him, I'm sure. And answering your question, no, right now with the modern methods, we avoid widening the face with Aptos. That's definitely.
係咯，因為都係睇翻客戶需要啦。咁醫生頭先都講，可能西方嘅人佢哋中意好明顯嘅嗰個顴骨嗰個位拉到好橫，咁睇落塊面的確係會橫咗。咁但係我哋香港人、亞洲人當然係想塊面瓜子面又細又尖咁，所以佢哋就用頭先所講咁向上提呢個方法，咁睇落塊面就會 keep 住細，咁亦都向上提拉到。
咁係，其實我覺得好好，因為原來係有唔同嘅方法可以去做，呢啲係我都唔知啊，真係，因為呢啲係醫生 training 嘅時候先至知道嘅嘢嚟。咁仲有冇啲咩問題咧？大家？
碰到客登山抗嘅問題，仲有會做咩問題？即係有啲咩方法可以唔緊做？
係啊。Any after treatment suggestion?
Recommendation. Of course, it will take some time before foreign body, but the thread is the foreign body for our face, right? Will completely, let's say, will be implemented inside. Our face will agree with that. So it will take some time. About 1 week, maybe from 1 to 2 weeks. So what we suggest to do? We suggest to avoid physical activity. We suggest to avoid going to the gym, fitness. We avoid taking hot baths, hot shower. To eat within couple days after the procedure, we need to avoid eating spicy food. We need to avoid eating hot food as well. And besides, you need to avoid the direct sunlight. So everything that will heat up your soft tissues. That's it. That's how we avoid the inflammation, of course. Also, we suggest to use our product is the Recovel gel, the cream gel. Actually, it's quite interesting. I have at home actually, and I use time by itself. All the natural ingredients inside, and it dramatically reduce all the signs of swelling. Within the couple days, if you use this one, you will be good. You will be good.
好搞笑，唔係 sell 啲線，係 sell recovery cream。
係我哋自己都有出嘅，因為我哋牌子有出，
咁就搞笑嗰種。
So keep your face clean. Avoid hot baths, hot shower for expression. You need to avoid also the mimic activity. You cannot hold your face like this, so we need to avoid all the gravity influence on of it. That's how you can preserve the best result for your face.
都有關係嘅，係啦。
Of course, I can say that the perfect condition, the perfect position for the patient is 24 hours, 7 days in a row, lay down and look up, that's really But how it's possible, right? Once it's not possible, then we will suggest to do all these small steps. And besides, I found quite useful to wear compressive bandage, compressive dressing, which will help to tighten the face a little bit better, and will also reduce the gravity influence on the face within the recovery time. But it's not that easy to convince someone to wear the bandage. That's why we found a good solution to wear the kinesio tapes on the face. Just couple pieces, and you can hide underneath your mask, and nobody will see. So, a really good idea. At least 24 hours after procedure, and it will cover the entry holes. It will prevent from getting the dust around the entry hole. It will keep it clean, and it will reduce the gravity. That's it.
不過我哋好好㗎，我哋有個面帶俾客人㗎，係箍住佢㗎，
係啦，客人乖乖咁做。
好，咁仲有冇啲？因為時間關係，最後一條好。
係我想知道咧，如果做完之後咧，使唔使夾埋機嘅？即係例如 RF 啊、HIFU 做完之後會唔會靚啲㗎
We do machine treatment like RF after Aptos. Does it, have better results?
The combinational treatment, like how we can combine with other treatments, right? I would say the question is it possible to do machine treatment before or after, right? The treatment. I would say both options is available. So hardly nowadays you can meet someone with the virgin face. Let's say everyone is doing a lot of procedures, trying to use all the technologically all the technologies to improve the situation around the face. That's it. So how can we use that? RF microneedling or other machines is quite good idea. They also cause our soft tissues to produce new collagen fibers, and it all creates the good condition for our threads to hook inside. That's why if you prepare your face with the machine treatment, it will make the thread lifting much more effective. And also it works the opposite way. You can do the thread lifting and it will work like a basement, like let's say you will put some cage, some reinforcement under your skin. And then, let's say after 2 months, you can do machine treatment, and it will dramatically improve the result of the threads.
You can top up the result.
Yeah, why not? Top up, you will improve. It's like, let's say thread lifting is the basement. Like we build in the structures. First we put the basement, then we put the metallic wires, metallic strings, and then we fill up with the cement. I use the same logic when I do procedures to face. First we need to have some basement, we produce, let's say it might be some machine treatment, then we put thread lifting, and then in the end we can use liquid biostimulators like PLLA. We have in our company quite nice product, and actually in the market a lot of similar products. And these liquid biostimulators or HA fillers as well, they work as a cement, like the very piece, like a cement for the thread. That's how you can step by step in a soft way really dramatically improve the situation over the entire face. That's it.
即係佢好似鋼筋咁，係啦 Aptos 就係拉好個底，
係
跟住你可以加啲水泥咯，
係就好似起樓咁，可能做咗啲 machine 先刺激咗佢真身，咁就再做呢個埋線，就好似鋼筋，跟住再倒水泥就可能係打針啊，咁樣就令到成棟樓成個樣
更加實淨。
冇錯啦。
So it's not only, you can do that. It's not like only available. It's even better to do that step-by-step treatment, to do combination with machines, with injectables. You can work in one area, you can inject more laterally, and you can lift with the threads more medially. It all will help you to achieve the result you're looking for.
咁今日都好開心，好多謝 Dr. Oleg 嘅 sharing 啦，都多謝 Kata 過嚟啦。咁係啦，如果咧你哋都有唔同嘅問題嘅話咧，咁都可以留言俾我哋啦，因為我哋都可以直接問翻你哋，係咪會幫手解答？
冇錯，絕對會。
係啦，咁都係真係再一次多謝 Dr. Oleg，thank you so much for your sharing。咁啊，多謝 Kata 啊，咁都係啦，記得如果中意睇我哋唔同嘅 sharing 啦，或者邀請唔同嘅廠方過嚟俾我哋做訪問嘅話咧，記得 CLSS 我哋 channel 啦 ，comment、like、share 同埋 subscribe 我哋 channel 啦。Thank you。
Don't be afraid. Choose the right place.
Thank you.